This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And with Shelley and I in studio, we have John Ingram from Freedom Mortgage. Tell us what's going on with this FHA change. When is it implemented? When is it going to happen? Tell us more about that.
I haven't heard a firm rollout date, but effectively the major change for the marketplace is that FHA is going to allow lenders to approve condominium loans on an individual basis or a unit-by-unit basis, rather than having to go through the very expensive and time-consuming process of approving the whole development at the same time.
Okay.
That's a really significant change for us.
Explain to us how you're not FHA approved right now. What is the reason it would not be FHA approved?
Typically, it comes down to providing the proper documentation to show that your community is compliant. And effectively, I mean, when it comes to making loans on condominiums, we're focused and we're geared around the fact that not only does the borrower need to be a good risk and able to make that house payment, but we're concerned with the association being strong and stable. Because at the end of the day, the association is the one on a condominium that actually owns the building and the land. They're responsible to take care of it. And we have to know that at the end of the day, they'll be there taking care of that property.
How's the townhouse? Does that differ from a condo?
Yes, townhouses do typically differ insofar as the way that the project was designed and the association is set up to where you do own your portion of the building, your portion of the land that your building is on. And that's one of the reasons that townhomes have a much higher success rate for getting financing, is because we don't look at the strength of the HOA. They're not relevant. You're the one keeping the walls up.
One of the things, when you talk about the strength of the association, and this ties in with one of the topics we talked about last week as we related it to the FHA changes, is the percentage of homes in that community that are owner-occupied versus ones that are non-owner-occupied. Is that right?
That's a significant concern. FHA wants, for example, at least half the development to be owner-occupied.
Right.
They're concerned, or they have concern with projects that effectively end up being apartment complexes. And that is not good for the overall strength of the community.
Right. The things that do cause problems for lenders with regard to condo associations, one of them might be litigation.
Yeah, you'll see this a lot on new projects that are being completed. Very often the construction will get completed and somebody will file a lawsuit saying that that property was not built up to code. There was something done wrong with it. So we see a lot of litigation in those cases. And in the case where that litigation affects the actual construction of the building of the property, that's almost a deal breaker across the board.
Right.
We want the house to be safe, habitable, and to be built properly. Other forms of litigation, where you might have slip and fall, or just a complaint from a unit owner versus the association itself, we're going to be able to make more of a case-by-case evaluation on and determine, is the association strong enough to withstand that litigation.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.